The Israeli-Palestinian conflict stands as one of the most enduring and intricate conflicts in the modern era, characterized by a labyrinthine web of historical grievances, political entanglements, and social complexities. The recurrent invasions by Israel into Palestinian territories have been a focal point of this protracted conflict, prompting a myriad of questions about the underlying motives. Hello viewers and welcome to our channel. This video aims to provide an exhaustive analysis, delving deep into 10 pivotal reasons behind Israel's repeated military interventions in Palestinian territories. In doing so, we will unravel the intricate tapestry of historical, political, and social factors that have propelled Israel's actions in this long-standing dispute. So let's dive into the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 1. Historical background. One cannot begin to comprehend the series of invasions by Israel into Palestine without first delving into the historical backdrop that has set the stage for this multifaceted conflict. The very establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, following the end of the British Mandate in Palestine, ushered in an era of intense violence and upheaval. The resultant displacement of Palestinian Arabs, known as the Nakba, laid the foundation for decades of conflict. Consequently, Israel's invasions of Palestinian territories can be traced back to these historical events, with Palestinians seeking to regain their lost lands and Israelis steadfastly defending their nascent state. Number 2. Security concerns. Security concerns have consistently served as a fundamental pillar underlying Israel's repeated invasion of Palestinian territories. In a region characterized by political turbulence and intermittent outbreaks of violence, Israel has faced persistent threats from neighboring Arab states and Palestinian militant groups. In response to these threats, Israel has frequently opted for military interventions, justifying them as preemptive measures aimed at preserving the lives and safety of its citizens. This overriding imperative to ensure the security of its populace has been a compelling force driving Israel's actions in the complex and protracted Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Number 3. Control of territories. Control over specific territories has consistently played a pivotal role in Israel's military interventions in Palestine. The West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem hold profound historical and strategic importance for both Israelis and Palestinians. Israel's incursions into these areas have at times been driven by the necessity to assert or maintain control, rooted in both security and political considerations. The West Bank's strategic significance, historical ties, and access to vital resources have made it a focal point for territorial control. Gaza, marked by complex geopolitical dynamics, has seen Israel's actions aimed at containing militant groups and ensuring security. East Jerusalem has been a sensitive issue, driving Israel's efforts to establish sovereignty over the city. Number 4. Settlement expansion. The contentious matter of Israeli settlements in the West Bank has consistently hindered peace efforts in the region. Israel's invasions have occasionally been closely tied to attempts to safeguard and enlarge these settlements, which are widely considered illegal under international law and a significant obstacle to peace negotiations. These settlements, built on land claimed by Palestinians for a future state, have expanded over time, making it increasingly challenging to establish a contiguous and viable Palestinian state. Israel's efforts to secure and expand these settlements often involve military actions aimed at protecting the settlers and the infrastructure supporting these communities. Number 5. Retaliation and deterrence. Israel has consistently invoked the principles of retaliation and deterrence to rationalize its military interventions in response to Palestinian rocket attacks and acts of terrorism. These actions are, essentially, a resolute message conveying that such aggressions will not be tolerated and are intended to discourage any future violence against Israel. Retaliation, in this context, is seen as a means of responding decisively to specific attacks, aiming to hold those responsible accountable. Deterrence, on the other hand, seeks to dissuade potential aggressors by demonstrating the high cost and futility of such actions. Israel believes that a strong and unwavering response to attacks serves as a deterrent, discouraging further violence and safeguarding its citizens. Number 6. Political objectives. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is fraught with intricate political dimensions, and Israeli invasions have, at times, been animated by political objectives. These objectives may encompass the alteration of leadership dynamics or the reshaping of the political landscape in Palestinian territories to align more favorably with Israeli interests. Number 7. Domestic pressure. Political leaders in Israel often find themselves subjected to domestic pressures, particularly in times of heightened security threats or perceived provocations. Such pressures stem from Israeli citizens who demand demonstrable strength and protection from their government, which has occasionally influenced decisions regarding military actions in Palestine. Number 8. International relations. The international dimension has also played a pivotal role in shaping Israel's invasions of Palestine. Robust support from key allies, notably the United States, has emboldened Israel in its actions, reinforcing its resolve. Conversely, international condemnation and diplomatic pressure have induced calls for restraint. Number 9. Failed peace negotiations. Numerous attempts at peace negotiations have, regrettably, faltered over the years. When diplomatic efforts falter or fail to yield any substantive progress, the void left behind has frequently been filled by escalations in the form of military actions, exacerbating tensions and hostilities. Number 10. Religious and cultural factors. To fully grasp the intricacies of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, one must also consider the profound impact of religious and cultural factors. Jerusalem, in particular, stands as a crucible of religious significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. The competing claims to holy sites within the city have fueled tensions and animosities, contributing to the cycle of military actions. So this was our today's video. I hope you all like it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.